That's paying. That's good.
That's paying. That's good. All right.
Oh
That's,
no! Yeah, it's banging.
So Henry and I, come here, Henry. That's right. Henry and I thought it would be wonderful to do on a tempura courgettes, a lovely summery dish on a beautiful overcast day like today. Thank you, Henry. Tempura being deep fried on a gas stove in the middle of a field. So come on, let's go. Let me show you the ingredients, Henry. So of course we've got these lovely baby courgettes. They're absolutely delicious. We've got our lovely seasonings here. This is onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, cumin and chili powder, and of course a little bit of salt there. And to make the batter over this way, we've got self-raising flour, corn flour, and that's really going to give us a light, fluffy batter. And to finish it off, we're going to make a nice honey and cider vinegar gastric, or kind of syrup if you like, with loads of black pepper. Right, let's get down to it. No idea what this blooming onion is doing here anyway. Okay, so make the batter. Here we are. So in here I've got self-raising flour, corn flour, and to that I'm going to add a pinch of seasoning, and that's nice smoky salt there actually. You can find it in your supermarket of choice maybe. And to that we add some sparkling water, and the sparkling water really activates the baking powder and the self-raising flour, and it's about equal quantities of water to the flour mix. So the courgettes, they're the lovely seasonal ones. They are tiny because they are just been picked. They are everything that's right about this time of year. We're just going to cut them in half like so. That's going to reduce the cooking time and help them cook nice and evenly. There we are. We'll cook about, I like to cook about 6 or 7 a portion. So depending on how many friends you have, is depending on how many courgettes you cut, right? Courgettes can be quite bland if they're not seasoned correctly, so this is the secret. Here we are, some onion powder. There's a little mix of onion powder there. Some garlic powder. Some paprika, chili powder, and about a teaspoon of each is always good. Cumin, a generous slug of salt, twist of pepper, well, say 6 or 7, 8 or 9, 10, 11, 12 twists of pepper, and about the same amount of flour again to spice. But I'll just take these courgettes, I'll dust them in the flour like so, shake off any excess flour, and pop them in our batter mix. Now our oil is dangerously hot. You can tell it's dangerously hot because you take a little bit of batter, drop it in like so, and look at the fizzes there. It's ready to cook with. Pop them in like so. There's a very reassuring fizzle where the self-raising flour is doing overtime, working wonderfully. Oh, there we are. Got everything down there. Oh, bugger, I've forgotten the corkscrew. Well, you know, God bless corkless bottles of wine. Lucked out there actually. This is how you can tell when they're almost cooked, and the key is not to forget them and daydream and drink wine. You see how they're quite crispy now, and you want to keep it white still, but because a brown tempura is overcooked. They've been in about 5 or 6 minutes, and just what I'm doing now, I'm taking them out the oil, resting them on a cloth. You can use a kitchen cloth, or you can even use toilet paper if you like, but I wouldn't recommend it. To finish this dish off, what we're going to do is make a lovely local honey and cider vinegar syrup, which sticks to the batter beautifully. So the recipe for that is equal quantities of honey straight into the pan, and cider vinegar. Gosh, it's incredibly easy, but it needs to be out here in the field. Cider vinegar, and about 10, 12, an awful lot of pepper. Right, Henry, come and look at this now. It's been boiling away for about 3 or 4 minutes, and you can see that lovely syrupy texture. It's sweet, it's sour. It's going to go with the really well with the slight spiciness here of the beautiful courgettes, and then this lovely sweet, sour, peppery sort of sauce just clings on beautifully to the crisp tempura there. And that is our tempura courgettes with honey, apple cider vinegar, and black pepper syrup that I never thought we would actually cook here in the park. You're quite right, Henry, we did it, and it's lovely here in the park, but let me tell you, it's way better over there in the comfort of Parker's Tavern. Thank you very much.